I am 92 years old. I have buried my wife. I have buried my friends. I have buried men who once stood against me. And somewhere along the way, I also buried the version of myself that cared what strangers thought. I am standing at the edge now. I can see how far the fall is. And before I step forward, I need to turn around and speak to you. The one still dancing, still laughing, still pretending the night will never end, because you are mistaken. You move through life with a quiet arrogance, convinced you are rich in time. You spend your days like loose change, as if tomorrow is guaranteed and years are stored safely away. I am here to tell you the truth. You are bankrupt. Yes, you know you will die, but you don't feel it. You don't feel the weight of it pressed against your throat. If you did, you would not live the way you do. Let me tell you about a man named Jack. It was the year 1968. Jack was my closest friend. He was sharper than me, smoother than me, and far wealthier than me. He moved like a predator. One evening we were drinking to celebrate a deal he had just closed. He leaned back, cigar in hand, confidence pouring out of him. He smiled and said, 5 more years, that's all. 5 more years of grinding. Then I hit the number. Then I stopped. He said he'd take his wife to Italy. He said he'd learn how to paint. He said then he would finally live. 3 days later, Jack walked out of his office. He clutched his chest. He collapsed before he even understood what was happening. A heart attack. He was 42. He never saw Italy. He never touched a canvas. At his funeral, the tragedy wasn't that he died. Death comes for everyone. The tragedy was that Jack postponed his entire life, treating it like a hallway to a future that never arrived. A week later, I cleaned out his desk. His calendar was full. His inbox overflowed. Meetings, deadlines, urgency everywhere. The world did not pause. His company replaced him within weeks. His clients forgot him within a year. And when I look at you, I see Jack. You tell yourself the same stories. I'll rest when I get the promotion. I'll travel when the kids are older. I'll fix the relationship later. Listen to me carefully. There is no later. There is only now. And trading today for a promise that may never arrive is the worst gamble a human being can make. You chase possessions. You collect objects. You buy things you don't need with money you don't have to impress people you barely tolerate. I live in one small room now, a bed, a chair, a photograph of my wife. I once owned houses, cars, toys, and trophies. And I can tell you with the clarity that only the end provides. It is all meaningless. I have attended countless funerals. Not once have I seen a moving truck follow the hearse. When you die, strangers will empty your home. Most of what you treasured will be thrown away. The rest will be sold cheaply. That is the final value of your material success. Future garbage. So why are you exhausting yourself? Why are you missing your child's life to afford things that sit unused? You will only understand the insanity when it is too late to undo it. Let me tell you about my greatest achievement. It was 1979. I was named Businessman of the Year, a grand banquet, applause, spotlights. I felt untouchable. That night I returned home alone. The house was silent. My wife and children were asleep. I sat at the table holding that award, and the applause was already gone. The people who clapped didn't love me. They valued my usefulness, and the people who did love me had been neglected so I could earn that moment. I missed games. I missed anniversaries. I missed irreplaceable moments. That award is gone now, but the memory of disappointment in my wife's eyes remains. Your career is not your legacy. It is a trade. You exchange your life hour by hour to build something that will forget you. If you died today, your job would be listed tomorrow. Do not worship what cannot love you back. So what truly matters? Only this: the love you give, the time you share, the kindness you offer. I don't relive business victories. I relive quiet mornings, laughter, small acts of humanity. That is real wealth. So here is the truth, plainly spoken. First, destroy your ego. You are afraid of embarrassment, afraid of judgment, but no one is watching. Everyone is too busy worrying about themselves. Second, treat moments like they might be the last. One day they will be. The last hug, the last kiss, the last conversation. If you live this way, gratitude becomes automatic. Third, wake up. You are young, you are healthy, and you are wasting it numbing yourself. Go outside, feel the air. Call the people you love. Release old grudges. You don't have time to carry hatred. Death is certain, living is not. Most people never truly live. They stay safe. They stay comfortable, then they disappear. Don't be like Jack. Don't wait. Eat the good food, take the trip, say the words. The clock is ticking. You can hear it if you listen. Don't let your life end unused. I am tired now. Go live.